Alrighty guys, welcome to the Food for Thought. It is Sunday. I just did a quick video. This is leading up to this. As I was saying in the quick video, if you watched that, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Same here, like, comment, and subscribe, right? So, the quick video had just a kind of a life update and stuff like this. But this video, like I was saying in the video, last video, the quick video, food for thought. When I was out hunting, I did a long, like 18-minute just talking to you guys on the way back from the house. I didn't upload the video because, well, the video was already running long. It would have made it an hour and a half long toy hunt. So I decided to come back here, do this food for thought on the whole 18-minute talk. But the whole 18-minute talk consisted of, well, at the end of the Myers, I was going around and we were talking, and I seen the Apex figures and the Fortnite figures. If you notice, look at that section. It's pretty plentiful, right? But what are the kids playing? They're playing Apex. They're playing Fortnite. They're playing Minecraft. They're playing these things. So, like, those figures, they're sitting on the shelves. And when, like, because I have kids myself, and they play Roblox. So, they love to pick up, see the Roblox figures, and they're probably picking them up. In my head, I remember being young myself and seeing Batman, seeing Marvel, seeing those figures, and picking them up. And Power Rangers especially. I had the old, like, flip the head ones, Power Rangers. I would love to get a hold of those figures again, right? So, and how much are they going for, right? They're going for quite a substantial. If I looked them up, they're probably going, but they're doing re-releases and all that stuff. But I would pick them up, right? And it's still going to cost quite a few to pick them up, even with a re-release, right? But back then it was like nothing. It was like maybe $8 to pick up a Power Ranger flip head. But that's what the kids are picking up today. And today they're like 15, 10, 20 range figures. Those Apex figures that we saw, those Fortnite figures. You want to pick up those exclusive Fortnite figures, right? Because I know there's going to be a kid who picks those up, because no one, the collectors, we collect because we like the things that we like, right? This is more for like investment terms. Like if you want something down the road, I'm not talking like 5, 10, I'm talking 20, 30 years, when that generation that's sitting inside the house right now grow up to be older, they're going to be looking for those figures, right? Because that's the figures that their parents purchased them, because they used to play Apex, they used to play Minecraft, they used to play Fortnite, right? And they want their favorite guy that they used to have when they were younger, because the parents decided to toss the figure when they got out, right? Because I'm not gonna lie, there's Sonic's figures sitting upstairs that are torn to shreds because the kids didn't take very good care of them. There's a bunch of figures upstairs that are just going to shambles, and guess what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to toss them. But when they grow up, they're gonna look back and be like, I would like to get that figure that I used to have when I was younger, because I do it now, right? I want to pick up figures that I used to have when I was younger. I used to have the Mighty Morphin White Saber, the Tiger Saber. I used to have one of them that talked and had that. I guarantee if I look up online, that's going to be a nice little chunk of change to come out to try to get that, right? So what you want to do is you want to pick those up, throw them into storage. Get a nice little Loctite case, put them in there so bugs, dust, stuff doesn't really get into it, and throw them into a storage. Get yourself, if you got the money, get yourself a storage unit, right? Get you a small storage unit, get you some nice waterproof / cases, put them in there, lock them down so no one can get to them. Keep up on the payments of the storage. If you don't keep up on the payment, if you can't do the payments anymore, go get your stuff out of storage, because if you don't pay it in relapse, you're going to auction it off and somebody's just going to get your collection. And most likely they'll probably sell it off, or they're probably going to most likely sell it off. They're not going to try to keep that stuff. But just a little thing about like future collect, right? You gotta see those, and those figures are really nice. If you really look at them, they're pretty good figures, right? But I would love to keep collect that Black Knight from Fortnite. Those special figures they even got in Fortnite. They got Star Wars in there. They got Marvel in there. They like Fortnite's like adding all the brands into Fortnite, right? I've seen Deadpool. Like there's so much that's just getting added into Fortnite. Eventually, guess what's going to start popping up? Those figures as Fortnite figures, right? So if you have to jump to the Fortnite to get the Marvel figures or to get the Star Wars figures, you already have a basis on the regular Fortnite figures, so you can also add those in and have a transitioning kind of thing. Like, these are my Marvel figures. These are my Marvel Fortnite. These are my Fortnite figures, right? But just a little info on that. That's the whole thing that I was kind of went on 18 minutes about. It was just future collecting, right? And just figuring things out, and then kind of touched on modeling and what you guys I've been saying probably in the last 3-4 videos. It's just like, just let me know. Let me know what you would like to see me collect or anything like that. I mean, my collection is not the most expansive. I'm still going to collect things I want, so you don't have to worry about that. But like, I'm here to make content as well, and if you guys feel like there's something that you might not be able to see or be able to get a hold of, but I might be able to, just let me know. I'll see what I can pull off, and if I don't, I don't, and if I do, I do. You get to see the video about it, right? It's all about trying to get in touch with you guys and get to know you guys and what you're wanting to see and do. But like, it's just a quick little thing there, but it's just a little food for thought on that one about figures and future collecting stuff like that. But and also, as I was saying, with that in the 18-minute long video is about modeling kits, right? Don't worry, I am picking up modeling kits. I just did a video on the unboxing of the 30-minute action. So it's not like I'm not picking up figures. We got 5 mass productions and 3 assassins. So those are a video in themselves. So like, you don't worry, that's going to happen. So, and it's not like I'm not sitting on a plethora already of 30-minute figures, and not to mention I have a buttload of Gundam figures still to put together. So we are not hurting in the least on picking up modeling kits, right? Now I even have a couple of off-brand modeling kits that don't fall into the factor of 30 minutes and Gundam, because Hobby Lobby had a sale, 40% off their modeling kits. So scooped those up, so while I could at a cheap and reasonable price. Maybe they still got the sale on coming next month, and I can grab some more models. Maybe grab that what is it? The X-Wing. They have an X-Wing that I want to kind of grab. But yeah, and then if not, I can start grabbing some entry grade Goku and Vegeta. I wouldn't mind picking up some modeling kits there. But yeah, just like, you got to also think about the future. I'm not right now. I'm not, a full disclosure, I'm not really thinking about the future because the funds aren't really there, and I'm trying to get some content out for you guys. But hopefully, once the funds start coming in more, and once I pick up, goes back to school and pick up the job and go to a job and stuff, I can do this and the job, and more funds will come in, and we get more funds for more activities, right? We got more space for activities. But yeah, and I'll start picking up some off-brand stuff like Fortnite and Apex, right? I'm really gonna try to do that. And we saw League of Legends. Everyone likes League of Legends. League of Legends is still like up there on the charts on Twitch, right? So figures there, and they got so many people. Imagine if they start coming, because I guarantee you, they're making money off of this stuff, and they're gonna be like, "Hey, let's do more figures. Let's do more figures. Let's do more figures." If you get a hold of those right now, and you get a basis collection, you're gonna get a really nice collection. And as an older gentleman myself, I really don't care about Fortnite. I really don't care about Apex. I really don't care about League of Legends. But I am wanting to make money off of collecting a little bit, see if I can, try to. It's not all about money, but it kind of is sometimes. So to just do modeling is fun, but also collecting stuff, and imagine building a really nice collection just to sell off like for a big chunk of change, right? So you might not. And here's also a little like thing with collecting. Your collection is not as worth as you think it is. The collection that you have might be worth $1,000,000 to you, right? Because I kind of figured this out with my magic cards, right? My magic cards, I sunk so much money into them, so much money into it, right? Over the years, just so much fucking, there's so much money, um, and I didn't even get like 10% of what I sunk into it back. So like, unless you're pulling like the big figures, you're not, or like even in the cards, if unless I didn't have the black clothes, I didn't have the the go-to card to just be like, oh, that's a $50 card right there, or that's a $230 card, that's a $300 card, right? They go for that much, right? Just a single $300, $400, you got that alpha card. You could throw your collection in on top of that, and maybe $600 you'll walk away with it, right? But how much did you sink into it? How much did you sink at a figure? Like this collection back here of these Halo figures, right? I look online, you can get the series of 4 or 3, series 3 that have, I think, 4 figures in it. You can easily pull down all series for $20 each, right? So like, you got the Noble 6, you got the chick, I forget her name, and then you have the Master Chief, and then you have the orange sniper dude. So you have all 4 of those, right? $20 each. 20, 30, 40, 60. So 40, 40, 80, my bad. Quick maths. 80, so it's like $80, right? People are selling those for like 100, 200, not 200, like 100, 125. So, but guess what? Later down the road, who knows if they retain their value, right? Who's going to be collecting them down the road? Who's going to have them, right? Who's going to be wanting Halo figures down the road? Who knows? You just don't know. Sometimes it's a gamble, sometimes it's not. I can end up probably trying to take these and go and sell them, and I might walk away with $60. They might offer me $60, and I spent $80 on Series 3. Just because I got them in the store. I might even spend more because I got a few of them online. Who knows? Who really knows how much your collection is actually going to be? But to you, it's going to be worth $1 million. Are you going to be able to get $1 million? No. Are you going to get 1,000? No. Are you probably going to get 500? Maybe, if you have the right thing in your collection, right? So, who knows? Collecting is very hard for normal people. And if you don't do this a lot and get your skills and learn the market, you're probably not going to be able to make money off of collecting, because you're not going to be able to see what you need to grab, right? What you need to have, anybody can go out and, oh, this figure's probably going to be worth it. But who knows the future, right? Who knows what the market's gonna be like later down the road? Who knew those Star Wars figures are gonna blow up, right? I bet you back in the day, they were like looking at those crappy looking vintage Star Wars, and people were like buying them for like $2, and people were just like, oh, it broke, toss, right? Now some of them run upwards to $2,000. But you never really know. And that's why I say you could probably, who knows if those Apex or those League of Legends or those Minecrafts or those other figures are going to be worth quite a few. But it also has to have the market. The market's not there, it doesn't mean anything if you pick them up. So you can take the gambles, don't take the gambles. It's just, but I just feel like it's worth having something than it is to have something digital. Everybody's switching over to having things digitally, and the saying is, you'll own nothing, but you'll be happy about it. And that's really where everything is going. It's just like, subscription, we'll provide this and you'll get this, and people are like, well, cool, and they don't actually get any material in it in the long run. So when it comes down to it, you literally don't have anything. You never got anything. Like, everything used to be physical, now everything's going digital. So literally, you're gonna own nothing, but you'll be happy about it. But little food for thought on that one. A little collecting, but just my thoughts on future collecting and stuff like that, and what I feel would be really nice to collect. Maybe next week we'll do a whole modeling theory video about modeling, but like, modeling theory will be pretty cool next week, about what I think we're gonna, in the directions and what we're gonna do, hopefully, in modeling and all that stuff. Little update, not really, but yeah, because as I said, I'm still really amateurish on when it comes to modeling. I haven't even tempted to try to start a diorama, or even paint figures, or even panel line my figures. I just finished the Altas, and I should work on panel lining, right? But we'll have to see where that takes us. But right now, I'm liking just putting my figures together for you guys in videos, and it's probably where it's gonna be for a minute, until I can get enough confidence to mess my figures up. So until then, we're gonna take a step back and be scared about painting and doing all that stuff. So until then, we'll keep at it. But I guess I'll see you guys in the next video.